Hello traders, welcome to my channel. It's GW Pro, and today I am back to share with you what opportunities you have with the USD card. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also turn on the notification bell so that you receiving information whenever I post content such as this one. Alright, so we'll start with the monthly time frame. I want to say as all of you would know, I trade more of the Elliot Wave pattern, and I also trade more of the impulse reaction, and thereby trading also the Forex Matic, so which is the engineering Forex as well. So these are the strategies which I apply to my trading life, and that's how I've been approaching trading as a whole, right? So what's happening here? With this one, with the USD card, we can identify that from this point we have a wave 1, wave 2, which we can identify also the sub-internal waves of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, perfect. And we can lay conclusions that this is our wave 3 because we have a sub-internal wave of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nicely. All right. And we can also say that we have the very first drop of the ABC, which we can then term as W right here. So we have our X, which I was expecting X to come up as a 3-wave move, but rather it came up at the 5-wave move. But however, I wouldn't look at this as a 3-wave move, because if I go down one time frame, you would see that from this point on, all right, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that will not be a 3-wave move. If this would have been a 5-wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And a drop, then I would have looked at it as a 3-wave move, but rather this is a 5-wave move because this is wave 1, wave 2, right? And we have A, B, C, D, E, all right? A, B, C, D. So D somewhere around here. Let me just go put that up, all right? And we have E somewhere around there. So we have E somewhere around there. And that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so we don't have that one right there. And also what is going on right now, I trade this retracement here, all right, back then, okay, and we made a huge profit back into this point here, all right. So we made that because we wanted to see wave 5, and the only convenient place for wave 5 was previous high, which was around the 1.465. Okay, so from that point on, we had it that price then dropped, so we would say that this is our X leg, okay, and price then dropped. I was looking at price and I was counting the wave internally, all right, as well, and I knew that I want to be somewhere back to this point. So let's just go back and let me show you what also happened there and how I started counting the wave. I saw the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, which formed 1, and also I saw A, B, C, D, and E, which created 2. So you see that nicely. You see the wave 2 nicely. Let me just go back. So the wave 2 nicely came into play right there. So you can see wave 2 right there. And what we wanted to see price create a 5-wave move. Okay, so we have wave 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, so price moved more of expanding. So price then expanded as ABC right here, and we started another 1 leg, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So we have 5 wave, 3 wave, 5 wave. So what we're looking at right here is that from this point on, we are seeing what it looks like a WXY. So this is the wave 5 right here. So this wave 5 here can be termed as W, and we have this correction right here. So this is X leg. We have A, B, C, D, and then E down here. So this is the Y leg. So WXY in this one, all right, to complete that pattern, and we would see that also we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we also have 1, 2, all right. So we can then term this as 3. Okay, so this is 3 down here, all right. So we can term this as 3 down here, 4, and then 5. So I'll just go move that up straight, all right, so you guys can then see it. But this is internal of this one, so we can look at this one as the external of, you know, the bigger wave of this one here. So this is now 1, 2, and then 3 somewhere down here, 4 here, and then 5 down there. So let me just go put that up nicely so I will not confuse you guys. So see that? All right, so that is 4. So this we can then change this because I've been trading with this one, so I can just go ahead and change that for the understanding of everyone, right? Because we need to follow rules. Okay, we need to follow the guidelines of the wave principles. Okay, so and also trade accordingly. So we would see that this also, let me go put that up. All right. Okay, so all right, I was gonna do it this weekend, so I'm doing it. All right, so this is E, this is ABC. Okay, so this is AB, this is gonna be C. Okay, so this is C, right? So this is D, and this is E. All right, somewhere down there. All right, so let me just zoom in a little bit so I can see it clearly. I'm not seeing what I'm doing right now. All right, so I'll just go put that up, and this is D. All right, okay, so this is E right there, and you can see that after creating, so this is this one right here, so you can see that this is A, B, C, D, E, and this is W, X, Y. Okay, so this is W, so we can use this as W. You can see this break out from this point. This is a W leg down here, and X, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so E is down here, so we have W, X, Y, this one complete. All right, so we have this complete wave here. So we have 5 wave down and then 5 corrective wave. So 535. Okay, so more of 535 to complete the Y leg. So what I expect to see right now of price. Okay, so if you're looking at price this way, okay, so you understand that price so far has been bullish. Okay, so price has been bullish, and I will tell you guys that if there is a situation that can cause a break of this point, that we might see price having to come way down to 0.386, okay, in the longer term. Okay, possibly, you know that we took about 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years to correct. So more of 5.5 years to correct, right, in this form. So we can expect that there should be a breakout. And also remember, as I always teach, I look at the forex of trading. Okay, so looking at this is 26,000. So I can also expect, but for this one, since this one is not really structured well, okay, for that application. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at something different with this one. I'm not going to be looking at the other aspect of it. So I'm going to look at something different. Okay, so with this one right here, so we can expect that wave 5 should come into play. So we're looking at price moving back into the 1.46, which is previous high. So for 1.466, okay, which is previous high there. And how we're going to approach it, right, is what we are going to be looking at. Okay, so how we're going to approach it is what we're going to be looking at also deep down as well. All right, so I'm going to be going down with you guys. I'm going to be showing you how I am being positioned or set up, okay, for this one right here. All right, okay, so first I would show you this. Okay, so if you can see here that this is a leading diagonal here, this fits perfectly for a leading diagonal, having created the A, B right here, C, D, and also the E. All right, so this is the E, so this is the termination point. But one of the things we want to see failures. We want to see price starting to show setups. We want to see plans. We want to see arrangements. We want to see price giving us reasons to want to take this trade. Okay, so one of the things we want to be doing, we want to see also when if price is ready to do so. So we did see the wave E somewhere down here, and we saw what could have been the ABC also for the first drop. So ABC down, ABC up. Okay, so ABC down, ABC up. All right, so you can see that this is a 3-wave move down. So I can just go ahead and put that up. All right, so this is ABC down. So put that as ABC down. Okay, so you see that we had a little bit correction here. So A, B, C. So this is ABC. Okay, for that one. So that one is complete. I want to look at this B leg. All right, and I want to look at this C leg. All right, right there. Okay, so I'm going to look at ABC there, and you can see ABC that way, and you can see A. All right, you can see A, and you can see B right here. B. and you can also see C. All right. So if you put it up there, you can see that A, B, C, D, E, price exploded, and you can see how price formed A, B right here. So this is the B leg, and this is the C leg. So ABC down, ABC up. What do we expect? We expect a 5-wave move. So more of 5-wave move. ABC up, ABC down. So we expect 5-wave move. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, so this is down 5 move, which you can see nicely. And when I looked at this one right here, I don't want to be faced with a situation where if you remember in one of my sessions, one of my analysis, I spoke about this one right here, how I want to short back into the zone. Okay, so I don't want a situation whereby I took partial profit with this one at the close of the market. All right, I took partial profit when price dropped this point, and I took partial profit also. So I entered two position here, and you can see I took one back here and one back here. So I don't want a situation whereby price can bounce here as a double bottom and then make another stretch. Okay, so make another stretch up there. So it could be a possibility that price could bounce there and then make another stretch up here. It's still a possibility, and that will form A, B, and then C. Then creating the wave 1 here, ABC for wave 2. All right. Okay, so you can see that can also be in place and can form wave 2 there, and voila, price can drop down for a 5-wave move. Okay, so but however, I'm looking at price not going too far. So if I'm going to put this up, and I'm going to show you possible levels where I expect price to drop into before market will start doing something different. Okay, so here the whole of this, okay, so you can see the whole of that is what we are working with, and I'm going to start showing you the fib retracement levels there. So I'm going to be looking at this area here. I'm looking at one. If I'm taking a drop, I'm looking at that, and I'm going to be looking at this as well. All right, I'm going to be looking at this as well. And apart from that one, I'm going to drag my tool down here, and I'm going to look at, okay, so that also conforms with areas. I'm going to look at these two areas here. All right, so I'm going to look at targeting those two areas there. And if for any reason price moves down further than that area there, I want to see confirmations. Okay, I want to see reasons. So if I'm taking a trade, okay, so if you're taking a trade with that one, all right, so let's just go and then look at these levels here. Right now, so we're not gonna let's just go put that up. All right, so you'll be looking for reasons to take trades with the highest probability. Okay, so trading is actually a game of probability, and you want to take trades when the odds are in your favor, or also that the probability of success is high, and also looking at the risk and also to the reward value of what you're doing. All right, so I'm going to be looking at this one here. So if I'm looking at taking a short trade with this one, I think I'm still going to further have to wait, because I will take consideration of this 61.8. Okay, so this 61.8 is a very nice fib level. So I looked at this one and we saw A, B, C, D, E. All right, so this was a 5-wave move, and this correction here, I think might not just be complete. So however, we don't want to force ourselves in the market and thereby creating problems. Okay, so I want to wait for the market to commit to me before I can then commit to the market. So I don't want to, just go ahead and then take trading decisions, because here could also bounce and we might have price make another move. So I don't want to do so. Rather, I want to wait to see clear indications that price is actually ready to do whatever I expect it to do. Okay, so here, all right, so I want to see more confirmations. I took the drop, so all right, so I would be back also in the week to show you if there are any setups also that come up also as well with regards to the Usdcad as well with this one. So I'm going to be back to show you how I am going to position. But however, if price would break below this point, all right, if price would break below this leg, okay, so I'm going to look for a retracement. So this is going to be, I'm going to assume this to be a wave 1, wave 2. So I'm going to wait for price to correct of some sort. It could go into an a 535, okay, such that we can have a WXY as well. It could go into anything, it can turn into anything. All right, that's market for you. It can become anything. Okay, so I'm just going to have to wait to see what develops from this one, and I'm going to be back in showing you also how we can set up nicely using the Elliot Wave and counting the waves properly. All right, so see you soon, and also remember to smash the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so you'll be receiving information whenever I post content such as this one. All right, it's Godwin Okan of GW Pro, and I love you all and remain blessed.